everybody, welcome back to another episode of 101 Guitar Lessons. My name is Lauren, and today we are going to be doing something a little bit different. As you may or may not be able to see, I got a package today. And it's very exciting because in this particular package, well, you know what, let's just open it up and let's see what's inside. I guess it'll say on the title. So let me tell you the story. I have been doing lessons online now for a while, and on Instagram, doing that whole Instagram thing. And this company reached out, and they sent me this pedal. And I thought it would be cool to do a bit of an unboxing and show you guys exactly what's going on. I already have a looper pedal, but this pedal's a little bit different. And I'll show you what I mean. So this is what I got in the box. And let's open it up. Oh, got the sticker. Very fancy cutting knife. Alright, so I'm opening this up, and inside you'll see that there is a USB cable, and then there's a very well protected, all wrapped pedal. Okay, with the user manual here on the bottom. You can dig that out. Little user manual here. Got some basic instructions. Let's take out the pedal though and see what we have. Cool. Very solid construction. This is the LEKATO, I believe I'm saying it right, I hope so, LEKATO loop station. So this is another looper pedal, which is very cool, but there's a visual display involved with this one as well, which makes it excellent and easy to keep track of where you are. The thing that I find with a lot of other looper pedals is that you can easily get lost if you get distracted, or if you're trying to layer a loop, you can maybe lose your spot in terms of where you are in the beginning of the loop, in the middle of the loop. And with this, you can actually track and see with the lights exactly where it is in the loop visually, so that you can be bang on. Anyhow, this is pretty cool. I'm going to plug it in and we're going to do a little bit of a demonstration. So let's cut to that. So before getting into the pedal, I actually wanted to take a quick look at some of the functions. And you know, I didn't even realize this, but this can store up to 9 loops. Let's read through real quick what the main features are. So it says 48K 24-bit sampling rate, lossless, uncompressed, professional tone quality. We're going to test that out in a minute. The total recording time is 40 minutes. Supporting unlimited superposition recording. 9 loops with a single loop recording as long as 10 minutes. Built-in high sensitivity tuning function. It's a tuner as well. Supports external pedal, more convenient operation. Full metal shell, yes it is. Small but weighty, definitely. Colorful LED display. Single foot switch controls, yes, for record, playback, overdub, undo, redo, stop, and delete. And it supports Mac and Windows. And then it goes on to go through the control panel, all the different operations and functions. But this is pretty cool. This is just jam-packed with a lot of functionality. The fact that it has a tuner, super awesome. So we're going to check it out right now. All right, here we are. We're going to plug it in. I've left a little plastic covering for the screen on right now. But I'm going to plug in a 9-volt negative center adapter. That's pretty cool. All right, so this displays loop 1 apparently. If you want to go through loop 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in any direction you want, and then back to 1. Very cool. So, how do you use it as a tuner? Let's figure that out first, because that's pretty cool. So you press and hold, so press 2 buttons simultaneously to turn on off the tuning mode. The output will be muted. I guess these 2 buttons. Oh, there you go. Okay, well I guess I should plug it in, huh? Okay, now everything's plugged in as you can see. I'm going to turn on the tuner by pressing these 2 buttons, and I'm going to play a note and see how that works out. Alright, so there's a blue LED in the middle. Everything's going to be a little bit sharp because very high humidity these days. Cool. Alright, so what we're going to do now that I've hooked up the electric guitar is we're going to try a loop. And it's going to be difficult because I'm going to be doing it with my hands, but we're going to give it a shot. And we'll see how that works out. So, let's try it. 2, 3, 4. See how the light lights up as it goes around the loop? Good enough for rock and roll. All right, so let's try to add another layer on top of that. All right, here we go. So on the next loop around, I'm going to try to add a loop. So I added a bit of a bass line. So if I wanted to get rid of that and say I screwed up and it's not amazing, I will hold that button and it's gone. So that's simple. So I want to re-record it. Timing's a little goofy. I'm trying to do too many things at once here. We'll try it one more time. All right, so I'll give it another shot. Again, this is difficult to do without tapping on my feet. Alright, that's a pretty cool groove. So if I wanted to practice over this, I could practice, I'd play it in A minor kind of groove. I'd play the A minor pentatonic. Again, to get rid of that previous one. Whoops. You know what? So you can add percussive sort of sounds. You've seen people do this stuff a million times. Oh, and then delete. Okay, so to stop it, you double click and then hold it, and that'll delete it. So that's the basic rundown of this pedal. I love the fact that it has tuning functionality. That's just awesome. And it's pretty easy to see. It's a great tool to have on a gig where, you know, especially for sound check. And, you know, I saw Scott Henderson do something similar, I think with a Boss loop station, is that play through the pedals, go ahead and play a little groove or something, have the band up there, walk away from the guitar, have the loop pedal take over, go to the back of the room, and you can actually hear the balance of sound. Impossible to do otherwise unless you've got a wireless, and even still if you've got a wireless you're kind of playing, so you can't really concentrate just on levels. So I think it's a great tool to have on a gigging board. Even if you don't have it on your gigging board at home for practice, don't do it with your fingers like this, because as you see, that's like juggling chainsaws. You put that on the floor and you tap it with your foot. Obviously that makes things a lot easier. I just wanted to make it easier for filming to have it up here on the table so that yeah, I can show you exactly what's going on. This is This is the cap for my lens, so you don't need to see that. So far, great first impression with this pedal for the tuner, for the functionality. It seems really well built. I love the LED that goes around. You can really easily see what's happening. If I was doing that without the LED, I wouldn't know where I was, especially on a 1-chord vamp. So absolutely fantastic. So basically, first impressions are fantastic for this pedal. I love the LED. I love that it goes around and you can clearly see where you are in the loop. That can be a lifesaver, especially if you do this kind of looping stuff live, which I don't do that much. I tend to use loopers as practicing tools.